So welcome back to the InstallerPLAZA, with thanks to our very good friends at Glowworm for sponsoring this year. And well, I'm joined by a couple of people from Navien. Now, great colleagues, great friends until it comes to football. I'm going to introduce you to Jason Davies. Jason, what's your job title? What do you do?
I'm sales director at Navien and a big Man City fan. So we'll
Big Man City fan, just get that straight out there. Of course, Sean, you're loving the stand because it's red.
Yes.
Liverpool.
No,
sorry,
no.
Man United.
Man United.
Wrexham.
Yeah.
And
So I'm Sean Keleher, technical director at Navien.
lovely. Just make sure the mic's just up here, okay. And it's lovely to see you've both got the company uniform on today. I don't know whether
twins.
did you agree on this out, because you've almost got identical shirts as well.
I still want it to be red shirts.
Brilliant.
We do get on.
We met up last year and we
Yeah.
talked about the launch of your new boiler, as it was then. How's that gone?
Yeah, so 12 months ago we launched our new products, the new range of gas boilers, our NCB 300 and the ON 5 and 700. Phenomenal response from the industry of both merchants, installers, installers that fit Navien previously, wanted some of the features and benefits of a cupboard fit boiler that we didn't have previously. And I think the main thing has been that we've now got a boiler, whether it's a contract, social housing, smaller, all-rounder, which is the 500 with some really good features, and then the standout NCB 700 ON. And in addition to that as well, we have a really good reward scheme. So, it's an attractive Navien choice. So our installers benefit from a wide range of points that they can redeem for all our products, not just the gas, but the oil as well.
So generally it's been well received,
It's been brilliant, yeah. There's been new merchant relationships directly because of the new product. Installer is fantastic for us. The stand has been, and the support that we get from you on the build up to it. These 3 days are so important to us. It's got to work on it.
Thank you. And Sean, there's kind of an anticipation now about Installer. I mean, I said earlier today we've been going since 2015, and it has grown like topsy and so on. What's your experience of it now when you walk around and so on?
I think it's been great. You see the amount of people that are turning up, looking at all the products that are around. The size of it is getting better and better. We got a great stand just over behind us.
Yeah.
And just let everyone come along and see the products.
I was saying earlier to someone, it's now become a meeting point for friends to meet
Absolutely.
up again as well, hasn't it? I mean, have you found that?
Yeah, absolutely, and it's nice to see familiar faces. It's onto our stand, and we see installers and merchants that bring their introducing new people, and and it's good to see how the whole exhibition's growing as well.
Now, can you, for the benefit of those who might not know, and I'm including me in this, what is a Combi Crossover boiler?
I think in layman's terms, it's a combi boiler that has the ability and performance of traditionally a system boiler from a technical point of view.
Is it a hybrid in that respect?
No, so Sean,
Sean, he's going to throw you the curveball there.
Absolutely.
The boiler's got the ability to provide hot water to 3 showers. It has other technology within it. It has a water adjustment valve, so it will automatically by itself slow down the water if it needs to be hotter. It also has a water mixing valve, so if it is that little bit too hot, it's going to blend it down with cold water. That will then give a nice, precise, consistent hot water delivery to all the outlets. That technology is not new. We've had it before in our MPE range, and it's been around since 2008. But we're just putting it into our current range of boilers.
So it's not as if you're novices at it, you've got a lot of experience in it, but it's a new product you're bringing out.
Been used in America all that time, where our MPE water heater has been sold.
Jason,
I think the other important feature on it as well is, and never more so than in the last 12 months or so, the cost of living crisis, fuel, water. So not on the 700, it's not only a space saving, but it's the performance of it as well. So you're not heating up the tanks of water that's going to waste. Better water usage. So I mean, it is really important to everybody.
Yeah, about water saving, we got a device in there called a NaviCirc, and that actually allows a water circulation around a secondary return. And the device that's on there's no electrical parts, it's all mechanical. It just allows the water to flow around. When it gets 35 degrees, it then stops. So when the customer opens up the tap, it's just going to flow out very quickly on demand to that tap, rather than wasting all that water, waiting it to go through. Yeah. There's it comes out to like over 7,000 litres of water saving a year with that device. 7,000, yep.
And I'm being told that water's going to be the issue in the future. That's, if every household's saving that over, it's
As a hose pipe ban just started in Kent and Sussex, so
exactly that.
Already there's a problem.
And I think the other thing as well is it's important that we've said we have a product that can do this. We've worked with a number of installers that have done independent case studies, if you like, and YouTube, there's links, and it's quite interesting. A genuine installer that's going around saying, look, it's fitted now. Here's shower 1 going on, and let me put the camera down and go to the next, and it's actually demonstrating, because it's easy to say that our products can do A, B, and C, but the proof is in an installer doing it and selling those benefits to it. So it's there and it's independent.
Now, launches. People come here. They got launches. Talk to me about launches you've got coming up here.
So this year now, the new
heat pump, I think, is that right?
So we it's the first unveiling of our heat pump that will be coming to the PLAZA end of this year, beginning of next year, and also 100% hydrogen boiler as well. So it's important that we build on the products that we have and add to that suite as well, and it's important for the for the environment, etc.
Yeah, the heat pump that we got is a monoblock system, which is quite consistent with what's around for the UK market. But we also got, it can blend with a hybrid system with our boilers. So where it can do hot water by itself, we're actually going to use it just at low temperature, keep it nice, efficient, high COP ratings. But then it's going to be married up with a boiler, combi boiler, to provide that hot water, rather than having the cylinder and taking up all that space.
And what's its main point of difference to other models on the market, would you say?
I'd say actually the way it can hybrid with our technology of that heat pump, the 700 boiler, with that Navien, the technologies that's within our boilers, that's going to be the key difference.
And I think it's the ability that it can link up with other, to be a hybrid, so you don't have to buy it as a hybrid, so it could be as a standalone. You can buy it jointly with the Navien products, make it hybrid, or you can add it on. So there's that, that flexibility. And if a customer or an end user has purchased a product that they want to add the heat pump onto it, it's not they've got to replace everything. It can be added on. So again, it's it's good value for money, which is important to us all.
And what's your advice for installers who want to stay ahead of the game, so to speak? What's coming up? What do you advise for them?
I think it's just to look out for all the kind of renewable courses, heat pump courses. Get onto them. Whilst there is a benefit and a grant for that at the moment to get free training, but also just look at the manufacturers' courses, because you kind of need to know all the things that it can do, the parameters on there for all the different types of systems. It's important.
But of course, the thing is that we're hearing today, the balance for those people is when they come off the tools, they're not earning the money. So
definitely,
it's a difficult thing, but they need to get the training, don't they?
Yeah, to understanding the products, and with ourselves, training's available. It's easy to do now. We need to make things simple for installers. We need to help them to help us, and to provide that
they're
advice.
your front line. They're your best adverts.
Absolutely, yeah. So they can go onto our website, book the training course, etc. Various locations up and down the UK. So it's good.
And how busy has the stand been today?
This is why we're not wearing the turquoise shirt. No, it's been fantastic. It's from the moment that I went out to get a coffee about 5 to 10, and I couldn't believe the crowd that was there. Yeah,
huge, absolutely
huge. So I managed to sneak back. It's been great, and again, it's really good to see some familiar faces that are installing. It's good to have some feedback that said, look, we came to see Navien last year. We like your new products that we're launching. We've gone away and we fitted it, and they're bringing other people on, and they're happy as well to see the progression that of new products that we're building. So we're not standing still as a business. We're adapting, changing new products, and evolving.
And Sean, what are the sort of conversations, what are the main conversations you've been having today? What's the most popular sort of conversation around? Apart from how are you? Nice to see you again.
Probably actually what Jason's saying is about new products. We have a multi-tool kit, which is a device that our engineers and service agents can connect with the boiler, but it gives diagnostics of what's happening with it. That's going to be available for installers to buy, so they can diagnose much better with the actual product. But also we're showing the AI technology, which is a Smart Plus controller that will then give monthly reports, but also self-diagnose and self-testing of components in the boiler to then give the customer, the homeowner, information to say there's a problem, as well as telling us there's a problem, to actually deal with it before anything gets too drastic.
There's been a lot in the press about AI, hasn't there, in the last few weeks? What should be your response to that about, we should be fearful of it and so on, it's going to take over our lives and so on? I mean, maybe a personal view, not a company view. I'm just fascinated to know what you think.
It's definitely not an Android type person, but it's within a device. I think it's about the visibility of what's actually happening.
I think it's a heads up, isn't it? I think as a non, as a homeowner myself, to have that ability where if there is something that it's picking up, there's a fault with it, rather than waiting for it to go wrong, to have that heads up there ready. So I think it's really important, and it shows the work that Navien are doing, not just on new products to get into merchants for the installers to buy, but then the follow-up and the support to our installers and to our network of
So
engineers.
Used in the right way, it's a
Absolutely,
massive bonus and
it's
a great
going to
positive.
be a benefit to to the installer, to the homeowner, and just a smoother experience all around.